Velishin, look. Just look at them. I'm shocked. Good morning, friends. Today we've come with you to an absolutely magical place because right now we're at a little lake which is located in the middle of a pine forest. And in this pine forest there are a lot of wild animals. And on my way here I saw deer droppings, wild boar droppings, and even a cat with 4 little fluffy kittens. We'll get to them a little later. It's just getting light now, so I want to quickly set up, bait the spot, and wait for the crucian carp, because that's exactly the target fish for us today. Tatiana has taken up half the shore with her stuff. Well, it's fine, there are a lot of people here. In fact, there are probably about 15 people sitting over on that shore. So in short, that's why I'm speaking quietly, because, you know, I get shy when someone pays attention to me at the river. Yeah, I brought my new S-channel 6-foot rod with me, and of course my usual Armadale rods, a 6-footer and a 7-footer. But since we have reeds here, and the S-channel is a bit more delicate, so I'll go ahead and unpack my Armadales after all. Cars, they're all gathering behind me. It's just after 7 in the morning now. I left at 5:30. It was still dark. And it's a good thing I did, because look at this crowd here, like in Paris. There isn't as much lake here as there are people who want to fish on it. Well, as I'm standing here, no one has caught anything yet. Of course, we're a bit tense, but we believe in better things. There are lots of ducks flying around. A heron is standing and calling. Crows are circling and cawing. Eagles are screeching and squeaking. And overall, it's just an absolutely wild atmosphere. It's really cool, really awesome. So look, we're going to mix the bait now. I brought with me, I have crucian carp bait, vanilla honey. It's a sweet summery bait. And I also have carp bait. Method mix, it also works for crucian carp. We'll add, as usual, a bit of tiger nut. Guys, something's biting for me. Something pulled the float under. It's already surfaced again. There is something's there. Crucian carp, crucian carp. Wow, crucian carp. Look, I completely missed it. I missed it right here at this very spot. All right, go ahead. The depth here is really strange. It's about 2 meters here, and here it's literally just like this. Look, we've got a little crucian carp. It's small, of course. I hope there will be bigger ones too. If only they could grow bigger. By the way, it bit on a maggot, and over there nothing was biting either. But as soon as I put on a sandwich, added another maggot, it started to nibble a little. So I decided to go to the bank and set up a third rod. Well, why not? That's another chance to catch a fish. I see the kids over there have 4 or 5 rods set up each. I want to catch some fish too. Oh wow, that's a really nice little crucian carp. Look, we've got a another golden crucian carp. From midwater, seriously, from midwater. And 2 maggots, that's what. It wasn't for nothing that I got up. It wasn't for nothing. I've got another crucian carp, friends. Oh, wow. Oh, well, it's not a big one, but they bite so nicely. Yeah, it took the bait. I'm just lifting my head because the third rod got a bit tangled. I lift my head and the float is gone, basically. Such dark, plump, real lake crucian carps. I really like it. And over there, the ducks are quacking. Oh, the crucian. The crucian is escaping. Quiet. I need to get the keep net. I just sat down. Damn it. I almost knocked myself out with the crucian. I think I'll just sit here for a bit. You know, it's so interesting. They're only biting on the far rod, the 7-meter one. They're not biting on the 6-meter rods at all. I've even made the depth shallower. They just don't want to bite. This time the crucians are pretty small. What's up with you? What don't you like about it there? Something's weird with the depth here. They're really biting halfway up the water. Oh, that was a nice pull. Again on my far rod. It pulled so hard, just like shh, and off it went. Well, I'll tell you, the guys have stopped fishing. I don't know why it's like that. They've got trees over there, and all of them have short rods. Oh, Aunt Tanya took a long one. And I also arrived and thought, how am I going to cast here? There are trees, though they're tall above my head. Well, I found myself a spot where there aren't any at all. So that's how it is. There's another little crucian carp. There's another little crucian carp. I was so happy then that a couple of such nice ones bit. They weren't happy for me, but considering that he isn't catching anything, I'm very pleased, even with such little crucian carps. I don't know, I've already caught about 10. Guys, you won't believe it, I got a bite on a number 6 hook with a worm. I lift my head, look at the second spot, recast to the third spot, and my float is just lying there like this. And I pull it out, there's a little crucian carp. Awesome. Now that was a good pull. I keep saying they're not big, but damn. No? Well, this one's a bit bigger than the previous one. While I was looking around, it just happened once and then it was gone. Not with mine though. The float is gone and the rod jerked. And also, I really want to move somewhere else, but there's nowhere to go because there are people everywhere. Behind me there's a road, and beyond the road there's a swamp. And I need to get away from here somewhere. Look, I even got a bite on this far rod. Here I set the depth really shallow. Now it's gotten a bit tangled up. I saw that there were fish jumping over there. I said it looked really the tiniest depth. I cast it under the reeds. Then I look and someone is moving my float back and forth. It's such a beautiful golden crucian carp. I need to get the fish gripper now so I can handle the fish more easily. I've already got a whole bucket filled with lively crucian carp. What a big crucian. Anyway, I went to look for a non-swampy spot because honestly, I can barely see anymore. That's it, I'll be back. So I came back and the fish aren't biting anymore. I've been standing here for about 5 minutes and nothing is even touching the bait. People on the other bank are starting to leave. Oh, there's a fish, guys. Oh, listen, it's actually a pretty decent crucian carp. Well, decent by what standard? Here, it's considered decent. Honestly, there aren't any really big ones here. Look, it's still a nice one. Oh, I didn't even have time to cast again. I just went to pick up that crucian from the ground and already... I lift my head, look, and it's already gone. The float is gone. And the line is sinking. Missed it again? Poor crucian carps, I'm making them dizzy before they even get into the water, into the bucket. Well, it's nothing, that's their fate. I'll fry them at home anyway, because I haven't eaten crucian in 100 years. Crucian carp. Damn it. Those two rods got all tangled up, but here? Oh, listen, this is a good crucian. God, I hope I can pull it out. This is honestly, as far as I can tell, definitely one of the 3 big ones right now today. No, probably it's... Well, yeah, I already had one this big. Probably about... There were 2 like that. Oh, got it. An uncle came by, the one who was rustling around here in the bushes. He says there are no mushrooms at all. And he's a local. He says, well, usually you can find at least a dozen white or Polish mushrooms, but today he says he didn't find anything at all. He walked through half the forest and found nothing. So we'll have to focus on fishing. I still want to go to the Dnipro. There's more at the end here. No, actually, I want to... There's a place here with feeders for the fallow deer. And there's salt lying there. And I always... When I come here, I didn't come here for fishing, but just to walk in the forest, because before the war we were here several times and came for mushrooms a few times too. Oh, guys, a good one. Another crucian carp, just like the previous one. Wow, what a golden one. Oh, look. It swallowed the bait really well. See, I put on a fresh one instead of sitting on my phone like before. And the crucian carps came up. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh, look, another nice one. I really like their coloring. So bronze. That's it, friends. The bite has stopped. Now, we're going to take a closer look at the catch, which is my very own super catch. And then we're heading further into the forest. So I counted 17 in total. Now we'll give the smaller ones to the kittens if they haven't already hidden in their riverside burrow. Well, and the rest I'll put in the freezer for now, and maybe someday I'll get around to frying them. That's it, friends. The kitties have been fed, though there are only 2 of them. This morning I saw 4 kittens and their mom. And probably even the father, too. Well, that's fine. We fed 2 of them, and they're already growling. The whole shore here feeds them. I'm not worried about them. All right, now we're heading out to look for porcini, Polish, or at least some kind of mushrooms. We've made it to the Dnipro, friends. Oh, this little footbridge here is kind of sad. Yeah, the main thing is not to fall off it. Look how beautiful it is. It's actually a bit hard to get here, but I would gladly spend the night here because the place is so beautiful, so unusual. Oh my god, just look at this. It's like an illustration from a book, from some fairy tale about the forest. What beauty. It's just amazing, really so beautiful. And what's over there? Are you satisfied? There are chanterelles. These are the first chanterelles in my life. Now we're going to pick them. Look, everyone, this is a chanterelle. A chanterelle. Look, this is a real chanterelle. My first chanterelle ever. I've never picked them and never seen them before. In the wild. Wow. Oh my god, friends, look, you could see it, I don't know, from a kilometer away. Look how white it is. Amazing. Awesome. Look at it. Oh my god, how beautiful it is. It's beautiful, though a bit old already because the stem is soft. But look, it's so big. See? Where there's moisture nearby Bolit, near the Dnipro Bay, there are mushrooms. Awesome, a chanterelle. Alright, forget about that porcini, but the chanterelles really made my day. So friends, I've changed into more suitable clothes for mushroom picking, and now we're going on a photo hunt. I hope this chanterelle was my first, but not my last, and that I'll find some more porcini mushrooms too. I'll find some more. Well, and even if I don't, honestly, I'm already really happy because, well, damn, such a proud... The chanterelle is so meaty, really, like a bouquet, almost like a little vase. So beautiful. Look, check out this tiny birch bolit. Oh, you're such a good little one. Wow, how great, so firm and young. Amazing. Now look, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to pick it up now. Maybe it's a Polish mushroom. I still don't know what it is, but just look at it. Is this some kind of russula or what? Maybe it's the same thing. Ah, probably it's just a slightly grown birch bolete. After all, we're in the birch tree. Look how beautiful they are. So tight, so cool. Friends, look, this is a wasp's nest, a real one. Look, these are paper wasps. I have to run away because they will bite me. Let's run, let's run. And now you will be simply amazed. Oh, frog. Damn, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Are you even here, or is it just me? I have a fish for you. Damn, the Quita, the cootie have arrived. There aren't any houses here, nothing at all. All right, look, these are just amazing finds. Now we're going to be amazed by mushrooms. 2 porcini mushrooms. Someone did nibble on them a bit, but they're still so nice. Look, they're so big. Kitty, come here, I'll give you some fish. Come here. See, it wasn't for nothing that I brought fish with me, little one. Oh my, where did you come from here? If I could, of course, I would take you with me. Come here. But you're not that scruffy and you're skinny. Here you go, little one. Oh, why aren't you eating? Fish? Don't rub up against me like that. Eat, lady. Here's another one for you. Chew. Chew, swallow. Well, judging by the fact that she's not in a hurry to eat it, she's purring and kneading with her little paws. She was just looking for affection. There's some kind of dacha up ahead, belonging to some high-ranking official. She must be from there, right? Pretty girl. Not really a pretty girl, of course, but we won't promise her anything. All right, don't rub up against me because I once had ringworm. Eat the fish. Look, this is some kind of fox paradise. Nice. Look, what a truly beautiful, lovely, and wonderful wreath. And there it is, right over there. God, I've never seen such big ones before. I haven't even seen them at the grandma's places. Everyone usually has such tiny small ones. I just can't believe I found chanterelles. This has never happened before. Even though I've been walking in the forest through the woods since I was a child, I was never lucky. Maybe it's just that they didn't grow where we lived. Look at the size, just look. Just look at them. I'm in shock. Come here. Just stunned, unable to get up. Look. Nearby here, on one side, is the Dnieper Bay. On the other side, there's some kind of swamp, birch trees, you see, and chanterelles grow here. Real chanterelles. Chanterelles are chanterelles. Look, what an anthill. Good day. Good day, goodbye, no need to bite. All right, sorry. We're running in, running in. And this, for those who didn't know, is what, oh Lord, lily of the valley looks like. It takes me a while to remember what it's called in summer. Do you see these red eggs? And there aren't really any mushrooms in the forest because it's dry here. Guys, I don't know what I did wrong in this life, but just look. Or maybe on the contrary. I'm already at the other end of the forest, and here there's a new kitty walking around meowing. Just as scruffy as the previous one, that's her sister. Here, kitty, why are you meowing? Right next to each other, you see, among the birches. Oh, it's all because I have a kind soul. I gave all my fish to the cat. So instead of fish, mushrooms came to me. Well, that's it, friends. Today we'll wrap up our crucian and mushroom adventures. I hope you were just as delighted with today's finds as I was. Honestly, I'm still under a positive impression because I can't remember the last time I gathered so many birch mushrooms, these leccinum. And as for chanterelles, that's a whole other story. In such a beautiful place where we caught the crucians in such a lovely, cozy forest. And honestly, I'm thrilled. I feel a bit more cheerful and my mood has lifted. I hope I was able to share some of that with you too. Maybe I managed to pass on a little bit of today's positive vibe. That's all. As always, I'm looking forward to your comments, and until next time. That's it, friends. Bye bye.